Thank you for clicking on this video. This is Just Beat Fitness. I'm your trainer Jasper Bravo. On this video, I'm just taking you through those mistakes I made when I was starting working out, and I need you not to make them. And chances are you're making them and you are starting right now with number one, which is you think you need supplements before you start working out. There are very many guys, personally, this is a mistake I used to make. Just before joining gym, I always used to postpone my workouts. I used to postpone starting my programs because I used to think that I need some whey protein, some creatine, some pre-workout, and so on and so forth for me to at least see gains. Because according to me and according to the information I got outside there, of course by the influencers and all these people that we watch online, was that you need some sort of protein shake, for you to at least get a little bit of gains. And trust you me, if I was waiting for that, I could be still waiting to date because I don't use them. So you can imagine how many people out there, and if you are one of them still waiting for whey protein, waiting for creatine for you to start, guess what? You are you're losing so much before you start. Just go start right now, because supplements are just that. They're supplements. They're not basics. Otherwise, they will be called food basics. There's a reason why they're not called full basics. They're called food supplements. They just supplement. You don't need to have them. It's like when you're in school. I remember when we used to go to high school or primary school, we could go to school, and anytime there was a strike, teachers strike, we could be asked to go home because teachers were essential for us to be in school. Anytime the teachers could go on strike, we were asked to leave. But there are sometimes we could hear that the subordinate staff were also going on strike, the guys who cook, the guys who keep the school clean, and so on and so forth. But guess what? Anytime these guys went on strike, we were never asked to leave the school because they were just supplements. I'm not trying to look down on the job they were doing, but it wasn't really a must. It was necessary. Sometimes you should not confuse the difference. There's a difference between essential and necessity. Things which are necessary are just things that we can do or do without. But things which are essential are things we can't do without. So we can do without the guys who cook, because maybe you could carry food from home or you buy something from the canteen, but you can't do without you cannot do without the teachers in school. So that's the same with the food supplements. Food supplements are just like some things that help the whatever is already happening maybe happen faster, or maybe help in some sort of area. But if you're getting your diet right and you're working out, that's all you need. You're good to go. So just stop waiting for supplements, stop waiting for the food, stop waiting for whatever, just start. Number two, I used to think that I needed to have enough money, or I needed a gym membership for me to start, which is another wrong big mistake. You need no gym for you to be fit. You need no serious facility for you to be fit. Personally, when I was in high school still, even in primary school, I used to be one of the fittest kids around, if not. And guess what? I never stepped into a gym until I was 18 years old because I could not afford it. But I was fit anyway. Guess why that happened? It's because I used to do a lot of pull-ups, push-ups. I used to run, I used to sprint, I used to play rugby. I was always active, and the fact that I was active, my body always looked like that one of an athlete. So you need not join any gym. You can always do something in the house. As long as you have a place that you can pull yourself up with, that's good for your biceps and back. You just pull yourself. If you do enough number of those pull-ups, you'll start seeing and chin-ups, you'll start seeing your biceps coming. You'll start seeing your back also starting to grow. You start seeing your shoulders starting to grow also when you start doing those push-ups. You see, and when you do your body squats, that's good enough. Trust me, that is more than good enough. Because guess what? Just by doing that, you're going to be better than 99% of your friends who are still waiting for the money. Because there's somebody who said that anytime you think the money is the reason why you have not started, that's an excuse. Money is not ever supposed to be a reason why you don't do anything. Anything, whether you want to get married, whether you want to go to school, whatever, you name it, you need no money. You don't need money. Number three mistake that I made that I ask you not to make is, now you step into the gym, you are inside the gym, you need not you need not use your phone a lot. I used to see people, this is a mistake personally I've never made, that I saw people make this. You get to the gym and they do first set, and a few seconds later they're on their phones. A few minutes later you come back, you're finding them, they're still on their phones. You're wondering, at what time are these people really working out? So to avoid those distractions, this is going to really affect you just resting around and using your phone so much. Number one, you're going to lose the focus on whatever it is you're doing. Then number two, what that is going to cause is you're going to find yourself in a situation where your intensity is just going to reduce drastically, because when you rest so much, you lose the focus. You're just not going to push yourself as much. The time will move. You'll tell yourself, I've worked out for 3 hours, and yet in those 3 hours you just lasted 10 minutes doing something. The rest of the time you're busy using your phone. Number 4 mistake that I used to make, that I ask you not to make, is thinking that gym or wherever it is, let's say you go for a run, is a place to make friends. That's not the reason why you go to the gym, because those chitty chatty that you do around the gym most of the time, I'm not trying to say that when you go to the gym you don't do it, but those chitty chatty that you do around the gym, chances are they're going to waste your time a lot, and they're going to make you not even train as hard as you could. Of course, it's okay to say hi to people in the gym. You don't want to be that funny person like a geek that just goes to the gym and just snob everybody, you just want to do your stuff. Kind of, it will make you look weird, and it's just not, because also in a way gym is a public place, and it's okay to know people, to find out how they're doing, but don't forget what has taken you there. You have not gone there to make friends. I'm going to use school again. We always used to be told this when we were in school, that you've come to school not to make friends. But that doesn't mean that you're supposed to not talk to people. It was not the number one priority. You went there to learn and get some knowledge. But of course, in the process, to make your social skills better, of course, you need to interact with other people, so that at least you become better and better, have a better emotional intelligence. But that one is not the main reason why you are going to school. You're going to school to get some skill or some knowledge. The same way, when you go to the gym, don't forget what took you there. The number one reason you are going to the gym is for you to work out. Number 5 is caring so much about what people think when you're in the gym. Let's say you are too fat, or you think you're too skinny, whatever it is you think you are. There's this meme I like so much, that when you go to the gym and you find somebody laughing at somebody who is fat, you should laugh back at the person laughing, because the person laughing is stupid, because at least because they can't realize that this person who is fat in the gym at least is doing something about the situation. That's somebody that needs to be clapped for. When you see somebody fat in the gym, you need to clap for them. You don't need to look at them funnily. But let's say you are the fat person, or you are the skinny person, you need not care, because the people who really are serious about fitness don't care. In fact, they're proud of the fact that you are in the gym doing something about your situation. Is that a problem when I see you fat and you're at McDonald's, or you're at the fast food joint and you're eating some fries and whatever? Now, in that case, I think in a way it's justified to laugh at you, because you are in a very bad situation and you're worsening it. But when I find you in the gym, you're doing something about it. In fact, you need to be commended, because it's a good thing you're doing. At least you're trying to fix the body. So thinking so much, not whatever people think about you, is going to really to fuck you up, because it will get into your head, and when it gets into your head, you'll be doing some things. Because trust me, when you train in the gym, that sometimes you'll find yourself in very vulnerable situations, especially when you're lifting a weight that you can't, or when you're doing a workout you've never done before and you're doing it in a form that is not right. You're going to make some mistakes, and if you're already so much self-aware and you're so self-conscious, if you're so self-conscious, what's going to happen is you're not even going to concentrate on doing that so much. You're going to think that everybody's looking at you, so everybody's laughing at you, and that is going to stop you. So what I'd like to ask you to do is, don't think about other people thinking about you, because chances are they're not even thinking about you. They're thinking about what has taken them there. And guess what? Majority of people don't even give a fuck about you. And majority of people don't even think about you. Majority of people are in the gym because they think there's something about them that they need to fix. The same way you have something that you need to fix in you. So when you go there, you mind your business. And there's something I like that, I don't know, it's Jim Rohn who says this, that whatever you think about me is none of my business. Whatever people think about you shouldn't ever be your business, because after all, people will always think, people will always talk, people will always do shit. If that's what's going to stop you from doing whatever you want to do, trust me, you'll never do anything. So if you think so much about, you care so much about what people think, what people say about you, you're never going to get started. Just go do your shit, do your stuff, kill it, don't care. Just get there and do it, sweat, look bad, make faces, do all the ugly things that you can do, as long as you know that you are headed towards where you want to be at, because that's what really matters. Another reason another mistake that I used to make, that I ask you not to make, is going to the gym and thinking that you need to have a training partner before you start, or you need a trainer before you start. Number one, I just want you to know this. If you can't get a training partner, you should be your number one cheerleader. You don't need somebody to be telling you, let's wake up and go. Let's know. Of course, when you get one, it's okay. If you have a training partner who will encourage you, will motivate you, it's okay. It's a plus. But don't ever think that you need a training partner for you to train. You really don't, by the way. Personally, I don't usually have a training partner I've not had a training partner for the longest. At least right now, maybe I can say that I have a training partner because I train with my girlfriend. But most of those other times, all the years I've just been training alone, you see, and it's never in any way affected how I train. So I'm asking you, you don't need that, because there are people who will tell you that. And there also takes me to do another one, is that you think maybe you need a trainer. That is kind of 50-50. Number one, if you already have passed the stage of now you're going to the gym already, trust you me, you're going to find somebody in the gym who will show you what you need to do. And the good thing about guys in the gym, because this is what people usually think so much, people usually think that people in the gym are very arrogant people, and they're very people who are full of themselves, and they just want to beat you up because they're so muscular. The opposite is true. In the gym is where you're going to find this nicest people. You're going to find very jacked people, but very nice. When most of the time people are going to see you do something wrong, as long as you are humble enough, people will come and tell you that, no, you need to do this way instead of this way. But if that's not still the case, come on, you have a smartphone. If you're watching this video, you have a smartphone. Just click on YouTube. If you're watching me right now, you know the best thing to do. Just go to YouTube, and if you want to do a certain workout, just type on the search. Just search the type of workouts I need to do to train, let's say, chest. Then you'll find very, very beautiful videos, including mine. But if you don't want mine, it's okay. But I'll recommend you to watch mine. It will explain to you those workouts that you need to do and how you need to do them, and even the form. You see, so you really don't need a trainer. You really don't need a training partner. You just need you and the will to want to do it. So there's so very many mistakes I made, but if you liked this video and you want us to do a part 2 and give you more mistakes that I think I made, click on this video on the like button. You can share it with people who are making such mistakes, people who haven't started yet. And above all, let me just see you in the next one if you have subscribed.